Okay, so number one, in January, you received your SSA 1099. Social Security mailed these out, and they had them available to beneficiaries in your My Social Security account if you have one there, and if you have elected to get digital communication from Social Security. It's available in your My Social Security account, and again, you don't have to have it, but if you don't, you likely got a paper copy of this. Now, you might be thinking, we already knew this. I don't file a tax return, therefore, I don't care. I already threw it away. I wouldn't have recommended that. I certainly would hold on to that. That is your official tax documentation. Now, even if you do not file a tax return, let's talk about why this is incredibly important. Point number two, right now, lawmakers are currently working on Reconciliation Bill number 2. In other words, OBBB 2.0. What I mean by that is, remember last summer, we had that huge tax cut bill that was passed and signed into law on the 4th of July last year that went into effect, and tons of people are supposed to be getting all of these thousands and thousands of dollars back from the Treasury right now as people are filing their tax returns, right? You've heard me talk about that. They're working on another one of those right now. They need to have significant progress on this thing by the end of this month, and they're looking at a passage time frame of late spring to early summer. Guess what they could add into that package if they just so wanted to do so? And realistically, if the president says add it in, guess what they're going to do? They're going to add it in. The $2,000 stimulus, the $2,000 dividend. Now, does that guarantee that they're going to do it? No, it does not guarantee it. I'm just saying it would be a great way and a great place for them to add it if they wanted to do it, because they can add that into a reconciliation bill. That's no problem. They can easily do that, and that'd be a great opportunity, and the timing would be perfect for them as well. I'm just saying, okay? That's number 2. Number 3, the IRS. This is super interesting, and I think this is kind of illegal. I'm not really sure, but I've been reading about this, and this seems really suspicious and honestly pretty sketchy. Here's what happened. The IRS supplied ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. We're all very familiar with what ICE is these days, right? Okay. The IRS supplied ICE with information on individuals that they have information about who have filed tax returns, and they basically sent them that information for immigration purposes. Okay. Very important stuff. Now, that's number 3. Number 4, what is a very important thing to this administration right here, right now? Well, immigration, right? We already know this. They're doing raids all over the country. And again, I'm not here to take sides. I'm just giving you facts here. I'm giving you information. We're all very aware of this. This is no secret whatsoever. It's going on across the country. They're very in tune with this, right? This is something that's very important to them, and they're doing this across the country, okay? Now, number 5, we know that the president has indicated multiple times over the last 4 months, give or take a little bit, basically going back to early October, in November, December, January, so far this month as well. We've seen this in multiple instances where the president has come out and endorsed this idea to send out thousands of dollars in the form of dividend payments, stimulus payments, whatever you want to call it, rebate checks. Just in the last few months here, he has talked about it multiple times, okay? By the way, stay tuned. I got something special for you coming on that. Hang out here. I will bring you a very dedicated video, and it's going to be very interesting on that. So hang tight for a couple more days here. I'm still working on the final details of that. It's going to be very interesting. Watch for that coming up here in the next few days. All right, anyway. So that's what we recognize. Now, the speculation out there is this. Here is the grand finale, right? The big head honcho, the enchilada, whatever you want to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know why I just said that. Anyway, I know I'm a freak. Okay, anyway, here is the speculation that's out there. Because they are so obsessed with Americans, right? They're very much obsessed with the American people are going to get these payments. The American people are going to do this or that, okay? Here is why I'm making a big deal about this and why we want to watch very closely for the details, as in that paperwork that you received from Social Security, your SSA 1099. This shows your income. Here's why I'm making a big deal about this. The speculation, the ideas that are out there is that they may, I really want to emphasize may require people to file a tax return in order to get this $2,000 if they do it in the first place, okay? Now, a couple things that I want to emphasize there, couple things that I want to underline and really spend another minute here on. Number 1 is if if they do the $2,000 in the first place. We still don't know if they're going to do it, right? We continue to hear of the president, oh yeah, we're going to bring it. We're bringing it in the middle of the year. We're bringing it at the end of the year. We don't know when. It doesn't really seem like they have much of a plan as far as the distribution of this, but they continue to tell us it is coming this year. Okay, whatever. I mean, if that's the case, we're not going to sit here and argue and say, no, it's not coming this year. Yeah, we'll gladly take it. Come on, let's do this already, right? We're sick of waiting. People are struggling financially, but that's what they're indicating, is that it's coming sometime this year. That's what the president keeps saying, okay? By the way, quick little hint, stay tuned. I'm going to bring you something very interesting on that here in the next few days. It's going to be very, very interesting and shed a lot of light on this whole situation, okay? But then also, they have this huge initiative for Americans. We want to underline that word, Americans, to get this, okay?